Hello again, everybody. This is Brennan Henderson, and welcome to another Brennan's Flight Factor Gone Virtual episode. This time I'm using a Delta A220-300. In real life, these are becoming popular, and they've been in service for a little while now, anyways. Not as long as the Dash 100. They've been around since 2019, so for a little while. And we're going to be departing out of San Diego today. And we're going to go to Portland. So, alright, let's go in and see what's going on in the cockpit. Alrighty, let's get the battery on. And the avionics. It started up cold and dark today. Start the APU. Let's turn on the navigation light. The blue and, or not blue, red and green light. Those are pretty useful at night too. And apparently the seatbelt sign doesn't work on this plane. This is a model made by a guy called Riviere on xplane.org. So you guys can check it out on that website and download it from there, just like I did. And yeah, so far so good. Let's put that auto brake on. Rejected takeoff. That's not rejected takeoff. There we go. Alright, let's call the service. Request ground service.
Sorry, we don't have any service trucks here.
Huh, that's odd, because in real life they do. Well, I guess we're not going to have any service today, so let's just get to our flight plan, shall we? Alright. Flight plan. KSAN. That's where we are currently. We're gonna go to KPDX, Portland. Let's call this Delta Flight 112. Alright, we want to set our speed to 250. That's generally where I set it when I'm departing. And we'll just follow the flight plan. And altitude will be 35,000 today. But first we're going to set it to 25,000 because, you know, want to keep the speed going and not lose it on our way up. I'm pretty sure that's what real pilots do in real life too. Although they got to get permission to get up to their altitude that they want. Vert speed will be 2600. I'll just call it that. And let's see what the wind direction is today. Alright, wind is light and variable And the altimeter is 3000. Okay, 3000. Alright. Set that, whoops, other way. Set that to 3000. Alright. Let's push the gate away. This is one of those auto gate airports. It's a scenery pack, excuse me, that I downloaded from that same website. Now let's get the pushback going. Turn on the beacons.
Okay, a pushcart is on it.
Okay.
Here we go.
And away we go. Alright, let's get our engine started up.
Okay, give me a second to clear.
Alright, set brakes. And we'll start engine 2. Okay, not that way. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we might want to turn on the generators and inverters. Alright, now let's start engine 2. And just a reminder, the A220's engines are super quiet, so you probably won't hear them that well from inside here. And they're pretty quiet in real life, too. I'm just shocked at how quiet they are. We'll start engine 1 now. We'll set the flaps, do our checks. Alright, everything seems to be going well. Set that taxi light on, and we'll get rolling. Alright, we're gonna head to runway 27. We got downtown San Diego in the background there. approaching runway 27. Let's get the landing lights on. And the strobes. Alrighty. And away we go. And here we go. Gear up. Positive rain. Woohoo! Alright, we're gonna make our right turn. Power it back a little. This thing has a lot of torque, and I mean a lot. I'll set it on autopilot. There we go. Front speed. Auto throttle. And the navigation doesn't work well with this aircraft, so I'm going to have to use heading to keep aligned with the pink line right here that goes to Portland. Alrighty, we've passed 10,000 feet, and normally this is where the flight attendant would say it's okay to use electronic devices. I've heard it like a million times now. We'll set that barometer to normal now. Alright, everything's going smoothly so far. Alright, looks like we've reached 25,000 right down here. And we have 769 nautical miles to go. Usually they measure in nautical miles instead of regular miles. So I think 1 mile is equal to about 2 nautical miles. Alright, let's set this to 35,000. Vert speed. I will get that up to... let's say 2,400 for now. Alright, we're getting up to our cruising altitude of 35,000. Alright, let's get that heading fixed, so we can keep following the track right here. Looks like a sunshade right here. Or wait, maybe that's not a sunshade. Maybe that's the HUD. Maybe, maybe not. We're still cruising along at 35,000 feet. And we got quite the view too. miles out now, so we're gonna be descending now. We'll put it down at 12,000 for now. Alright, get that vert speed on. We'll put it at 2100 for now. We'll slow it down to 250. Keep that heading on the pink line here. Wow, I don't even have to use spoilers for this plane. This plane can slow down pretty well. Huh. It's looking partly cloudy outside right now. Maybe that's the case at Portland. We got a mountain peak right here. And we are nearly at 12,000 now. We're 56 miles out now. Out of Portland. Or from Portland, I should say. Here's PDX right on the map here. Let's see what the conditions are. Wind light and variable, altimeter 3037. Alright. Sounds good. We're gonna fly into runway 10 left today. That's my favorite runway at Portland. I used to spot there all the time, actually, and I only got to take off and land on 10 left once. So once I took off from that runway, and once I landed on that runway. All the other times were like runway 28 left and right. And it is pretty cloud covered over here. We're getting closer to Portland now. I'm now descending to 6,000. It's pretty foggy up here. I would like to fly on the A220 sometime in the future. I think that would be pretty cool. I've seen a lot of people do it on YouTube. Alright, now we're gonna head 280. So that way we can line ourselves up with the runway when we get up there. Getting closer and closer. What we're gonna do is pretty soon we're gonna make a right turn here, around here, and then make another right and land on 10 left down here, and I'll obviously descend more, and yeah. Alright. Let's put it down to 3,000 now. Alrighty, we're gonna turn right, head 010, or near that. Yeah, 010. Woo, this thing makes sharp turns. I've flown into Portland in real life many times, so I pretty much know the layout out here. I'll slow down a little more here. Slow down to 205 for now. Oh yeah, we'll want to set our auto brakes to, I'll just put it at 2. And I'll set the flaps to 10 degrees. Making my final turn now. Basically, we want to line up with the river here. I may have overshot it a little bit. And it had to be cloudy. Alright, I think it's safe to take it off of autopilot now. Okay, everything's off. I see the runway down there. And I am too high right now, so I'm gonna have to nosedive it again. Gear down. And directly below there is it's the Pearson Airfield. And I once took a flight with a pilot out of Pearson a few years back. So that's pretty cool. And touchdown. It was kind of a hard landing. Woo! Flaps up. Alright, welcome to Portland International Airport. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and... I'm just kidding. In real life, that's what you would have to do. Alright, let's get that APU going. Let's turn that landing light off. And the strobes. Portland is also a scenery package that I downloaded from the website that I talked about. So just to let you know, that's why it looks so realistic. let's shut those engines off. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and thank you for flying with me again today. And as always, please give a like and subscribe. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye!